Hello and welcome to Yoga with Subhash. In this segment, we will be practicing a pose which is excellent for stretching the hips, knees, thighs and the spine. It's called the Agni Stambhasana or the firelog pose. So let's get started. Let's sit in a simple cross-legged posture called the Sukhasana on your mat. And if you need, you can place a folded mat or a small cushion under your buttocks to make the sitting posture more comfortable for you. Now lift the right foot up with your right hand and place the foot on top of the left thigh. Carefully and slowly slide the foot up toward the knee until the right ankle is positioned on top of the left knee. Lift the right knee up slightly and carefully slide the left foot toward the right knee until the left ankle is positioned directly under the right knee. Now, if you are unable to come into this position, some of these optional modifications may be helpful. If the top knee is unable to rest on top of the opposite foot, you may use a small folded blanket or a cushion between the foot and the knee to provide knee support. On the other hand, if there is a gap between the knee and the floor, you may need to use a blanket under the knee for support. Essentially, you want to make sure that sitting in the final pose does not cause any pain or discomfort. And now if you are comfortable in this initial Agni Stambha sitting posture, you may like to deepen the stretch by placing the palms on the floor in front and start walking the hands away from you as far as it's comfortable for you. And if you have enough flexibility in your hips, knees and thighs, you may be able to rest your forehead or your chin on the floor in front while still keeping the buttocks firmly on the ground. And if you're comfortable in the final posture, stay there for about 4 or 5 breaths. And we're ready to come out of the pose. Slowly lift your head up and start walking your hands back, and very slowly come back up to the fully seated posture. You may relax the knees, relax the feet for a moment, rest for a couple of breaths, and then we will now switch sides, placing the opposite feet in contact with the knees. So once again, our intention is to keep the knees and the feet in contact with each other. So the feet are not on the thigh or under the thigh. And once again, feel free to use a folded blanket between your knee and your foot or between the knee and the floor to just make sure that you are very comfortable in this sitting posture. And we'll repeat the same move. Once again, place the hands on the floor in front and very slowly and gently, with awareness, feeling the stretch, making sure it doesn't cause any pain or discomfort. Begin to walk your hands out in front. And if you feel comfortable and if you have enough flexibility, you may like to put your forehead or your chin on the floor. And once again, stay in the final position for a few more breaths. And now when you're ready to come out of the pose, very slowly walk your hands back, lift your head up, and in a smooth and slow movement, come back up to a fully seated posture. And then just release the feet and sit up in the Sukhasana, or the very comfortable, easy pose, for a few more moments with the eyes closed, so you can relax the body. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope it will help you with your home practice. As always, I would love to hear your feedback, any comments or suggestions for future videos that you would like to see. Thank you and have a wonderful day.